Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to come on and make an entry before I go to sleep, although this probably won't be up until tomorrow. But I'm tired. I just wanted to make this entry because I had a pretty good day and I wanted to share it with you. So today was the first, well, I think it's after 12 now, so if you want to be technical about it, yesterday was the first day I officially started volunteering at my kid's school, um, and I loved it. Um, so he's in kindergarten, my smallest one, and this is his third week. I want to say yeah, third week of school, I believe. God, you lose track of time; it goes so fast. But anyways, I got cleared to be a volunteer. I did that the process of becoming one the first week of school, and then I got approved, did the whole picture thing, got my first badge ever. So I was like, still I'm excited about that. I adore kids, so honestly, volunteering with them is like very, very awesome to me. So um, anyway, today I went in and basically I was doing little stuff for the teacher, like collating papers and taking lesson plans out of books and putting them together for her, and doing little stuff like that. Um, anyways, while I was doing that, she was teaching the class, and that was pretty cool because um, they're learning, of course, they're in kindergarten, so they're learning about their different senses. And the cool thing about this teacher, well, she's just an awesome teacher in general. I'm so happy that this is his first teacher and experience, because she really is really, really awesome. Um, so as she's teaching the alphabet, the sounds and all, she's also teaching them sign language, which I find really, really, really wonderful. And so one of the little kids, they're all babies. They're all like 5 years old. One of them is like, "Why do we need eyes?" And then she's like, "Well, this is a perfect time to talk about this." And she asked if it's okay if she talks about me and my visual impairment. And I said, "Of course," because honestly, I was going to talk to her about that anyway. Um, so she explained to the kids, she's like, "Well, Aiden's mom is visually impaired, so she has to do things a little differently." She went on and started, giving them examples of different little things, like how you would get around and things like that. So she didn't overwhelm them with information, but she kind of talked to them about it, and she showed them that Braille is another way to read, so you can fill the dots, and so the cool thing is I'm going to order Braille books from the Braille Institute, and maybe I'm going to do story time with them and read stories to them. And I'm really excited about that. And it's crazy because, like, so many years ago, like when I was in high school or whatever, and even in my early 20s, I would have been kind of intimidated to do that, as silly as that sounds. But now, just like, I think it's so important to especially, teach children at this age about people with disabilities, because I always say, like, I feel so blessed with my kids. I feel like, and I could be wrong, maybe, I don't know, I feel like it gives them a different, like, perspective in life to have someone they know have a disability, or I don't know, it like humbles them, maybe. I don't know how to say that, but I just think it's important and cool at this age, at so young, their first year of school, to like talk about these things, so that it kind of seeds it in them to be be polite or helpful, um, like a positive thing, not to judge, not to stare and point. I think it's really important to talk to your kids about these things, and it's beautiful because right now, being this little, they're just like learning everything. So everything's like a new experience to them. And I just think it's like a positive thing to incorporate that into their learning because it sits in their heart as well. So as they grow up, maybe they'll be more helpful or more aware to those who are disabled. And because kids who aren't aware, it's not really their fault. It's not their fault at all. I think it's on the adults to, of course, teach them about that, having compassion and empathy and, you know, things like that, to help others who need it, to not make fun and stare and things like that. So, I don't know, I'm just really happy and excited that not only, they get to learn about that, but this this will help me out too because being around kids is the most positive thing for me, I feel. Um, I just felt like happy being around all of them. And my son was really happy that I was there and that was cool. And he was so awesome in class. He like follows directions. He's excited. He's eager to learn. She said she's already seen an improvement in just the couple of weeks he's been there. And he's awesome. He, even if he doesn't know something, he tries. So like she said, she asked him, okay, what's this number? And he's like, P. So instead of saying, I don't know, or, he has effort there and he wants to learn and he's starting to get it. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm a little embarrassed. How is he saying P and that's not a number? But I think he was a little nervous, to be honest. But yeah, again, I do think it's so important to teach young kids about people with disabilities. And if you have a friend or someone in your life that has a disability, it's good to talk to, if you have kids or people in your household about them, little people, the little kids, to inform them, because when they know they want to help, they are just more aware in general, and I think it's good for them, you know what I mean? I really do. I think it's awesome. So I'm going to be volunteering, and I just can't wait to read to them and just to be around them. It's going to be awesome. So that's that. And what else? What else happened? Oh, so I was all excited because I had got an interview, and I was like, yay, finally, because I had been putting in some applications in different places. Come to find out, it's commission-based, so I was like, man, no thanks. It's just not worth it if you're working for free. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of discouraging because if you don't make a sale or if you don't convince somebody of something, you are basically working for free. So that was kind of discouraging, but whatever, it's okay. I'm really looking forward to this, volunteering on a regular. And I was actually looking into becoming I don't know if I'm saying this right, an intern or interim caregiver, or another term is, I guess, baby cuddler. So babies that need to be held in the hospitals, or if they're between the adoption process or whatever, you can help to hold them and show them love and stuff like that. And I think that's beautiful. And I just don't know where to find it because I've been looking it up online and I'm not finding much of anything in California. But I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in on some stuff and say hello and talk to you about the whole disabilities thing, because there's so much discrimination, like even in these job things I'm filling out. A lot of times, like I was telling my Facebook family friends, when I go on an interview, it's like an elephant in the room, I can already tell that they're not going to, even consider hiring me once they learn that I can't see. And they're pretty much going through the motions and the regular questions that they would ask anyone. But you can tell that it's not, sincere at all. It's just, okay, gotta do it. And they know they can get in trouble if they turn you away outright. But it's funny because they'll say, okay, great interview, blah, blah, blah. And then you call and follow up and they're like, well, actually, and I've gotten this, that position isn't available. And then I go online later and a new posting for that position is up. So it's like, okay, but they can't outright tell you, well, we can't hire you because we don't know if you could perform these, duties or whatever. So it's kind of hard. I mean, for anyone out there that is an employer, I think it would be fair to give people a chance before you judge and really look at their skills. And maybe there should be like a 90-day probation period and see if they could learn the job before you judge them on not being able, because there's so much technology now that helps us, to do office work or whatever kind of work, There's talking programs such as JAWS, Window Eyes, and many other talking programs that can assist. There's something called the Pearl, which reads paper, like if you have papers that need to be filed or things like that. It's like a little camera, and it reads the paper for you, and then for those who can't see, and then we can do whatever needs to be done. I think there's actually an improvement from the Pearl, but I'm not sure what that newer version is called. But it reads papers to you. So, I mean, don't be so quick to not give us a chance. And discrimination sucks, and it's not just people who are visually impaired that get it. I understand that, and not, just with disabilities, but discrimination on any level sucks hard, as you all know. We've all experienced it to some degree for whatever reason, and it isn't fair. I think the only thing that we're incapable of with as far as our vision goes is driving. We can't drive, of course. And then soon enough they have these self-drivable cars, which I don't really trust, but anything's possible, you know what I mean? But not to go into that, I think it's just important to be open-minded and not so judgmental. So that's just that. Anyways, I'm done with my lecture because I'm tired of hearing myself. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. Thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I'll be working on different kinds of videos soon. I want to get back into working out. But I am trying to move soon. So this is, just pretty much vlogging right now. So yeah, thanks for listening to me. Please feel free to comment. Leave some feedback, and I definitely appreciate all of you. All right, so talk to you soon. Bye-bye.